everyone, I am Dr. Shobha, Consultant Radiologist, Apollo Cradle Hospitals, Bangalore. Today I will be talking about the importance of antenatal scans in pregnancy. The main idea of antenatal scans in pregnancy is to have a healthy, mature baby with a healthy mother. Antenatal scans are spanned throughout the pregnancy from the date of confirmation of pregnancy till the delivery. The first scan would be immediately after the confirmation of pregnancy. This is to locate the pregnancy, whether it is formed inside or outside the pregnancy, to number the pregnancy, whether it is singleton or multiple pregnancy, and also to comment whether the fetus is formed, embryo is formed, whether heartbeat is there or not. If at all, if it is too early and fetal pole is not yet seen, we would advise a repeat scan till we see the fetal pole and the heartbeat. Next scan would be NT scan, which is done between 11 weeks to 13 weeks, 6 days of pregnancy. Here we look for many major and minor markers of aneuploidy. Aneuploidies are nothing but chromosomal abnormalities. We look for the physical representation of chromosomal abnormalities in the baby. Here, if at all anything turns out to be wrong with the parameters which we observe, we advise the patient to go ahead with further investigation to rule out any chromosomal abnormality in the baby. This is considered one of the important scan, as it is considered as the genetic screening scan. The next scan would be the second trimester anomaly scan, or TIFA scan, that is targeted imaging for fetal anomalies, and also called level 2 scan. Here we will be observing the baby from head to toe. We will be looking for any structural abnormality from brain to the toe of the baby. Almost all organs can be commented in this scan. This is done between 18 to 22 weeks of gestation. If at all any abnormality is found, we refer them to further investigation like chordosynthesis or amniocentesis, and to rule out any chromosomal abnormalities. If any structural abnormality is seen other than chromosomal abnormality, we would also suggest them to go ahead with second opinion with the geneticist and also pediatrician about the prognosis of the condition. Then the parents are allowed to take the decision accordingly. After anomaly scan, the growth scans are scheduled. Growth scans are scheduled between 2 months intervals, or otherwise it is scheduled between 32 to 35 weeks according to the clinicians. The in growth scans, we look for the overall growth of the baby, amniotic fluid levels, and also the activities of the baby. We study the blood supply to the baby and the placenta. Here all the parameters are put in a graph, and the growth pattern is determined. If there is intrauterine growth retardation or reduced LICA or hampered blood supply to the fetus causing fetal hypoxia, the obstetrician would take the necessary measures. Follow-up scans will help us to determine the timing of the delivery. Thus, the antenatal scans would help the obstetricians to manage the pregnancy effectively. This is a nice journey for the expecting parents also, as they travel with the baby throughout this journey. In growth scans, we can monitor the growth of individual babies, putting them in the graph, and also we can monitor the blood supply to the baby. In growth scan, we can monitor the growth of individual babies with the help of graphs. Doppler studies would help us to determine how long we can push the pregnancy. During growth scan, 3D imaging of the baby can be tried between 26 to 30 weeks. It will be nicely seen between this age depending on the LICA around the face and the position of the baby. This will help the parents to imagine their baby in 3D. This is a spectacular vision. As the expectant parents are also panic with a twin pregnancy, antenatal scans would assure them about the health of their babies. Overall, it's a wonderful, memorable journey with the unborn till the delivery. Thank you.